something I purchased off of Amazon, and I use it, a stand, to put my iPad in. And you can, it's really nice because you can bend the arm, and so you see it'll sit right in there. And you need to have an Apple product in order to do an iMovie. I'm going to show you how to do an iMovie next. So I'm going to show you how to do an iMovie. You find the icon that looks like that, and you have to have an Apple product for it to work. So you press on it, and then you're going to see other projects that I've already done. You push on the plus, then you go to iMovie. Now, all your videos, that you should shoot the videos first. And the first thing I'm going to do is something that I did with Kinder. So I took a picture. See how it shows little videos, like that's a video. So I'm going to select that because I want the picture in there first. Coloring sheet after that. Then these are the videos that I want in sequence. And, oh, let me undo what I want to select here. I want to show what supplies I'm putting in there. Then I would go back and I would do the videos that I want in there. And you can choose another picture if you want. Then I hit create. So down here I hit create. And it's going to upload it here. So then I go all the way back to the beginning, and I'll show you some more ways to edit. Okay, so now I have everything loaded, and what I want you to do next is you're going to see where you have a big screen up here and it says media right here. Underneath it says media and audio. So the first thing that I usually do is I will take, and you don't have to, I will take audio and I can push a soundtrack and I choose, and you have to upload them. And I usually have ones I use for a certain grade. So I hit plus, and then it appears down underneath. Now you touch it with your finger, and you can have it be lower, where it'll fade. You can tap on it. So now when I push play, you're gonna hear the sound in the background. Okay, so that's something you can do. You can also touch it and slice it with your finger. See how now I have two different separate ones? So when I push play, it'll start here, fade out, fade into another one, okay? Now, if you don't like it, then you can press on it and you can delete it. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete it so you don't hear it while I'm playing. So I delete it, go back to the beginning, and you see how it's coming in, so I'm gonna push play. Another option that you can do, this is a Kinder video that I made. I would press on this, and underneath it says Actions, Titles, and Filters. I usually only use filters, so I press on Filters, and then it comes up. So you choose what you want.
Oops,
and it
I should have
usually
said
gives a little
tiles there.
It'll show you how it'll come in. This one says Reveal. You press on the screen. I hit backward space, or I can get rid of it. I change my mind, and I would type emoji because they're doing bit emojis was that project. So I push done, and then I go back and I rewind. I push play, and there it is. It slowly comes in. Okay, music has stopped. Now I'm going to hit pause because I want to work on something. You can also press things. This is a photo I put in, and I can move it. Maybe I want it to come in here. Okay, so I love using the iMovie because you can edit and change things. So I'm going to push this back here, have it go back where it is. Now, if I do a voiceover, do you see right here where it has a little voice? I'm going to press the voiceover. You can watch me record, and it'll have a countdown. I'll push record, and then you say, today, boys and girls, this is your coloring sheet for the end. Now, it says cancel, retake, review, or accept. I hit accept. You can go back in and play it. Today, boys and girls, this is your coloring sheet for the end. And then I would pause it. Now, if I was still talking and I wanted this picture to go longer, because I know Mrs. Harker does this with picture books, I would press on it and I would pull, and so then that would give me more time. Now, another thing that you can do that I've recently learned is you can take this recording and you can move it. Let me press on it, and you can move. Sometimes these shiny screens don't work very good. You can press it and move it. Maybe you want your recording to start here. Maybe you want it over there. You can also edit your recording. Maybe you want your volume to be really loud. I would not suggest that. So I'm going to have it just be normal, okay? That's 72%. So I go in and I push play. Push play on there. Now here's my picture. Today, boys and girls, this is your coloring sheet for the end. Another thing that Mrs. Harker showed me that I didn't figure out before, if you push on the picture, now see how it's highlighted with yellow? It'll say pinch to position the start. So you pinch your picture. Maybe you want it to start from up above. Maybe you want it to really focus in. Okay, so you can change it. If you wanted to start from slide from the top down, then I'd push that there because that's where it's going to begin. Now, at the end of the picture, you have to do the same thing. So I press on it. It's yellow. And maybe I really want it to focus in on that, okay? Now I'm going to push play. I'm going to hit down here, push play, see what it does. Today, boys and girls, this is your coloring sheet for the end. Okay, and then it really focused in on that picture, all right? Now, another thing that I like about this is just a picture. Sometimes I can record things while kids are working on their stuff. I can go in, and if there's volume, that's just a picture. But if this one, like I recorded this today earlier, do you see how, I'm sorry. Do you hear how you can hear the 5th grade in the background they're creating because I needed to change this project video? So all you do is you press on the video, go to volume, and I go to 0%. So now you're going to hear the music, which I don't have any music in the background. So this was for kinder. This is showing them how to trace using a stencil because they're going to do emojis. And you can do a voiceover. So what I could do is hit pause, do my voiceover, add to the video. Kinder, make sure you're going to use your stencil, hold on tight to it really good. Then take your pencil and go all the way around. This is also nice for editing, teachers. Kinder, make sure you're going to use your stencil, hold on tight to it really good. Then take your pencil and go all the way around. Another cool thing that my kinders just love, which is pretty funny, I take it, so this is the rest of the video. Oh, I can tap it and slice it. Maybe this part of the video, and I've already done the project. I push on it and I play. Oh, I know what happened. I actually broke my crown later on. So I get down here, which is further. I'm just doing the video. Okay, so I break my crown. I'm doing the video. Instead of having to redo it, what I did, you can press on it and move it. So see how I'm cutting, slicing that video. It's still there. Go back and check it. Oh, so I still have to go back and edit just a little bit more. Push play. Yeah, perfect. Now I have to remember to take the sound all the way off. So when I go in and I add my music, that music will be playing in the background. If you don't remember to delete the sound, you'll hear the music and you talking. That's really loud. I'm going to turn it down. Now, when I go here, you should hear me talking. Okay, did you hear them working on their projects? So I'm going to take that sound off. What I was going to tell you what my kids love. Let me go back to this, put the sound back on. You can adjust the speed. So here's the speed. They love it when I talk like a chipmunk. Sometimes I do this to save time on projects. And they're like, why does your voice sound like that, Mrs. Milligan? So again, I go back onto it, take the sound, make it back to the normal, which is 1. Take the volume all the way off. Okay, go back down into the rest of the video. All right. Then you can add your pictures. So let's go back to audio. Let's go back to media. Here's photos. And we've got photos. Maybe I want, oh, you can also add your bit emojis. So here I am right here. This was actually for the yearbook thing. I would add it in. Another thing that I want to show you, if I'm here and I add a photo, okay, you have choice. You can do cutaway, picture in picture. So here's picture in picture. And so when I played the video, oops, forgot to turn the sound off. That was my stand shaking. So when I do the video, now you see the picture inside, and it's typically over here. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to hit trash, get rid of that. I'm going to add another photo. Oops, let me go back to where it was. Let's add this photo. That's too confusing. Let's add this photo. And let's do a split screen. So now, when I play the video, you can see it, but it always moves the picture over to left, so you need to keep that in mind. And I usually add another picture at the end. You push done, and right here, you edit it. So I would call this kinder emoji. And as you know, I have a YouTube channel, so I would push YouTube. You don't have to do that, but with bigger movies, it's harder. Private means nobody can get to this. Unlisted means it'll have a link. That's what I did with the yearbook cover. it'll have a link, and only those that have a link can get it, or you can use public. I'm going to do unlisted because I don't want that on there. Choose what category I have educated and share it. And then it will export it. And then after that, it'll say, tell a friend, and then I email it to myself and I add it onto my lesson plan. So hopefully you guys start using iMovie. It's really helpful. It's a lot of fun.